Hi, my name's Keith Harris, and I'm a Program Technical Lead for the Engineering Directorate here at NASA Late Research Center. I've been at NASA about 30 years now. Originally, while I was in high school, I didn't have any idea I'd ever work for NASA. I was going about, just working in the evenings, doing your thing, and I had some mentorship as I was coming along. Actually, my brother was talking to me, are you thinking about what you're going to do after high school? Which I really hadn't at that time. I was kind of happy doing what we were doing. But that did get me thinking, started getting me down the right path. I said, if you're good at math, you need to take more math classes. You like taking things apart. You like seeing how things work. So maybe you should think about engineering. So that kind of pointed me in that direction. So during high school, I had to start focusing on what I wanted to do after high school. And that planning out the classes that I wanted to take and working on through those. So once I got out here at NASA through the co-op program, I've worked on several projects over the years, including the aviation safety program that I'm working on recently. The aviation safety program is working to take unmanned aerial vehicles. These are remote control vehicles that you fly. We're taking those vehicles, instrumenting them with sensors, sending down data. We'll take these vehicles and put these into unusual attitudes, certain situations that you would not want to put a full-size airplane in because of the risk. You don't want to damage it. With the UAVs, we can lose a UAV taking data, and it's not a big deal. So our primary role is to design these unmanned aerial vehicles, install instrumentation on them, take them out to the different fields, fly these unmanned aerial vehicles, and get data on them. We're giving different situations to put them in, and we evaluate that data when we get back. We're trying to make the transport airplanes that we currently have safer. We have a lot of data on them on straight and level flight, but as we get in different stall conditions, icing conditions, we don't have a lot of data on the vehicles. So we're getting this data, giving it to Boeing and the different companies, and they're using that to make their airplanes safer based on the data we have. We're also, as you know, the shuttle's come to an end, and we want to build the next vehicle to go into deep space. We haven't developed a vehicle in a very long time since the shuttle, so that knowledge is gone. So we're having to rebuild that knowledge. We have a lot more computers now. We can do a lot of simulation on the vehicle designs on the computer. But eventually, you've got to fly it. So we just recently flew an Ares 1X. It was a crew module that sat on top. It went suborbital. So we assisted with the design of the Ares 1X vehicle, and again, put instrumentation, data systems on that vehicle to measure different phenomena on the vehicle to validate the computer models. So that would give the computer models more fidelity. We had to use all of our engineering background and math and science to figure out what we wanted to measure, what did we expect it to do, and how to get that data back down. So it was a very rewarding experience knowing that you're contributing to the next generation of spacecraft. And the most exciting part of the job is, of course, is being able to work on these programs where you feel like you are making a difference in the aviation, with the safety. You're contributing to the space flight. You're exploring. Every day is different. You come in, you don't know what to expect. It get a little monotonous, but every day seems to be different. But it's very enjoyable, and the problem solving. You're using a lot of the skills that you've gained even back in high school or even early in elementary school. Or playing well with others, learning how to communicate with others, how to work well. All of that comes in and makes you kind of who you are as you get into your career. All of these experiences that you're working. Really like going out and talking to the high school kids to explain to them. I've got my oldest son is a calculus teacher in the Outer Banks, and really enjoy going down to his school and talking to the kids and because they're excited. As you get out here, we take for granted for what we do that, hey, this is just a job. We know it's a great job, but we kind of lose sight out of it. Going out to those schools at least gets me re-energized into what we're doing, gets us excited about what we're doing.